6-7. That's why you got to box out, just to make sure you're not making an opportunity for that call.
Lob inside Basham. Great find from Skinner, and there's the first bucket for Kennedy Basham.
And finish the play.
Here's Brown, spinning around to the wing. Wide offensively, they throw it down low to Basham. Great post position, and a great find from Skinner as well.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of offense off of defense today.
Breaking the press with a Hail Mary pass to Parkinson, who kisses it off the window. Yeah, folks, if you like points, this game is for you.
To do the same exact thing, pushing the ball up the court like the last group is doing.
Make or miss, they will press all game long. Speaking of pressing, how about Ty Skinner? She presses against the defense the entire game as well. A chance at a three-point play for Skinner.
Yes, and this is exactly what you want to do to beat a press. It's honestly...
In the opener, you were holding your breath every single time she was embracing contact. That's the first time we've seen her take a charge. But she's so confident in that knee as she pulls up from the mid-range. Might have gotten bumped, it did not matter. And Skinner now with 7 points. Skinner from the mid-range. She gets so much credit driving inside with her speed, also pulling up from downtown. That was good defense.
And one thing about basketball, if it works once, go to it again and again. And when you have a 6-7 player, that's exactly what you want to do.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. If it's just a little turn and off the glass.
Ty Skinner and one.
And speeding back the other way, Jaya Levent for ASU. Nice bounce pass.
What a pass!
The double clutch by Ty Skinner to end the first quarter, and Arizona State's up 10.
Brown, stolen away by Brown. Skinner left all alone in the open floor. Got it and one. The dynamic duo striking yet again. Brown to Skinner, and a chance at a three-point play.
That would be my game plan for the rest of the game. Get a steal. And
Nearly lost it. It's off Jackson. Driving, kicking, Brown. You hold your breath when she makes a catch. She's been so good. Skinner, a deep three. It's good. One more quarter to try to close it out against SMU. Here's Skinner. The mid-range. A floater is here with a right hand. That's a beautifully difficult shot. Minutes and change in this first quarter. Skinner down on the floor, scrap it away. Jackson ends up with it again. Ahead to Skinner in transition. Step back three. It's good.
Arizona State is doubling off the ball. So if you're Walker, freshman coming off the bench, getting it going.
Gone, and one on the jump shot is good. Ty Skinner.
And then just with Skinner, defensively, such a tough defender. You can't go allows a lot of programs. We've seen it on the football field with Indiana and Arizona State football team. And Arizona State women's basketball is trying to do the same thing as they rely on Ty Skinner to get them going offensively.
yeah, I could see her having a great career as well.
Jackson just ripped that ball free. Skinner, a transition three. It's good. And Arizona State has their largest lead of the game of 4.
Arizona State star just 4 points here in the early going, 1 for 3 from the field. Trying to get on track, pump and go, pull-up jumper, got it to go, plus the harm. I say she's not hot, and then she does that.
Right on cue. Really quick first step from Tyler, too. And
We'll see if the Sun Devil woman, this would be a historic win for Arizona State. They can pull it off. That's a tough shot. Oh, a magic trick from Ty Skinner.
Skinner just throws one up and sinks it at the buzzer. At least for what we've seen tonight, she leads the team with 10 points.
As long as she's not double teamed, she's a pretty solid option. You can see it right there. For example, pulling up another three-pointer. That's her third of the game. She doesn't need much space, and she's proving why she's so dangerous from beyond the arc.
yeah, it looked like they wanted to stop a jump ball or a travel or something, but if anything, it might have been the jump ball.
Long two's good for Skinner.
Job of just being in the way there, and then Skinner also taking her time and taking a good shot.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Final 40 seconds. Skinner will hoist a desperation and knock it down. So Ty Skinner now is back up to 18 yet again. They've led this thing by as many as 20. Here's Parkinson. Hands back, Skinner. Straight away three. Got it to go. That's a tough shot over the top of Walker into the hands of
Jazz Jackson spinning inside, tossing back to Skinner. 4 to shoot, she'll hoist from deep and connects. And there's an initial blow landed by the Sun Devils at Jersey.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one.
Yeah, it'll be a chance for Baylor to really make a statement. Skinner will throw ahead. Great find, and Brown finishes with the finger roll. What a pass by Ty Skinner there.
Back-to-back baskets for her to build some confidence.
6 20-point games on the season, including back-to-back. Lovett with the steal. Up court to Skinner through traffic and hits. It started off 11-0. Skinner drive and dish. Lovett for 3 from the corner is good.
It's been a 13-7 fourth quarter for the Sun Devils. Skinner lets it fly, hits a 3, top of the circle.
Smooth like whiskey, aging like fine wine as this season's gone on for Jaylen Brown. A 3 for Skinner is knocked home. Big time shot for Ty Skinner. Very hard to guard, especially when she's in that isolation mode that she loves to be in. Here's Skinner. The long strides of Brown, it's the quickness for Skinner on the baseline drive.
Just a quick first step to get her past the defender, and then it was a really great finish at the basket as well.
Take what the defense gets.
Gray has it taken away, pitched ahead. Pomeroy off the glass and in.
To her, able to catch in rhythm and score.
Well contested 3 falls for Skinner. She's made a tough one coming.
Out in the first half, and they're right, a little hesitation. Does a good job. She brings the ball down with what she does on the boards and her toughness.
And she is yet another younger player on this squad, as a 3-pointer is good from Skinner from the corner. She's got.
Well, here's Skinner again. We talked about her trying to keep Arizona State in the game.
As Brown will pop a 3 in the corner and miss it off back iron to get things going. Meanwhile, for BYU, it was just more of the same. Skinner read the pass there, and it's a pick 6 for Ty Skinner to get ASU on the scoreboard.
Adia Barnes, as a player, never lost to Arizona State. Shot clock into single digits. Skinner has to fire and hits. Her 3-point shooting has been spectacular. That was ruled a 2. Love it. Off the bounce. No, Basham with the O board hangs on. Skinner, triple is true.
Oh, she is a player.
And here's the triple lifted by Moore out of the timeout. Offensive board. Basham play on Arizona State. Triple, that one went in.
Nevaeh Parkinson inside. Obviously their best paint scorer, but she draws a lot of attention.
Skinner, the runner.
See if it's Brown that'll try to change that. Yeah, she's able to get inside. Euro step around a defender, but missed it. Moore got it back off to Jackson. Extra find to Skinner. She'll pop the tough 3 and splash it home over the top of Vieta. Might seem like a small thing, and some of the old heads may roll their eyes, but...
Oh my God, I might be an old head. I never really...
No, because you said you liked it. Skinner will have a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, it wasn't a deciding factor for me. It was just a fun, like, little gift.
So Ty Skinner up to 5 points now out of the timeouts.
They only give it away about 11 times per game, so they're already high up in terms of what they normally do. Although they have the lead in the early going, as Skinner knocks down a 3. Who's back in there with those 2 fouls along with Jaylen Brown. Those two have to be very conservative defensively. Skinner will hoist another 3 and hit it this time. It's Skinner working to her left. Gonna have to hoist over the top of Emanopu. Banks it home at the buzzer. And a prayer of a 3 goes for Ty Skinner. If you're trying to pull off a massive upset, you've got to hit some crazy shots. And for Ty Skinner, a big-time clutch 3, a desperation heave. We're at the half.
Somebody lost a shoe. There's just a shoe floating out there. That goes to Congdon.
It was Kemery Congdon, so Arizona State 5-on-4. Basham running the floor and scores it.
That's right.
Those 2, the primary scorers on the floor for the Sun Devils. Skinner into the lane, fouled, and drops it in off the glass. Shortest player on the floor, one of the biggest plays of the game.
Corner on the way, smooth 3 from number 3, Ty Skinner. Now nice to go awards banquet that ISU women's basketball had. Kendall named Defensive Player of the Year, as is not a shocker. Whoa, 5'5", blocking it out. Skinner getting out. AJ, 6'3", but a little something behind her coming at her. Skinner
I tell you what, that's what I'm saying.
Hot shooting for both sides to start this game off. U of A 5 of 8 from the floor. Arizona State 4 of 8. And now a steal from Brown. Into the open floor. She doesn't have numbers, but will kick out to Ty Skinner. The three is there. Just that. 5 points to lead the way for ASU. The Sun Devils lead it by 2.
The freshman from Queens, New York, is getting it done from downtown.
Midtown Manhattan, basically, is the way she's shooting it. Great roll from Skinner.
And there's Basham with another rebound. And she's got 9 rebounds. Ahead to Skinner. This time she's on the line, so only a 2-pointer. But how about Ty Skinner? We knew that Brown and Skinner would lead this team. Hopefully you were around to hear Bill Finley at halftime in our studio. As Skinner picks up where she left off, 15 points now.
Addie Brown and Basham at 6'7", big height difference.
And stepping through, Skinner past a couple of defenders. 20-point lead for Iowa State, and Skinner with a high arcing three-pointer.